Hello, hello. Welcome to my first wine and story time. Basically, I wanted to do something where I drink wine and tell a story or talk about something. Just y'all listen to me for whatever reason. What I want to do is have different wines because I'm new to wine. I really only like sweet wines. I like stuff that tastes like juice. So I get to explore wine. Y'all get to listen to me tell my business. Hopefully laugh a little bit somewhere in there. But I'm also gonna tell a story. So first, I'm gonna get into the wine. Roscato Rosso Dolce, whatever. This is what it looks like. This is what it tastes. This is what it says. This is a sweet red, and I thought I didn't like red wine until I found out that it came in sweet, which juice. This is good, okay? I like this. It's one of my favorites. It is Italia. It's 7% alcohol. It is a sweet red, Northern Italy. This fruit-forward red complements barbecue dishes, pasta in red and cream sauces, breaded cutlets, and spicier fare. Enjoy chilled. Good, because I don't fucking do warm wine. I don't care if it's supposed to be warm. I don't like warm drink. If it's warm, it need to be hot and it need to be tea or like coffee. But can't do warm drinks. I like cold or hot. You know, in between. Yeah, let's get into it. I wanted to wait until I just put shea butter on my hands. But I wanted to wait until I got like a better place to do this. Like, you know how you see stuff and people have like their study where they read books and drink their scotch and shit like that? I don't have one of those. So I was just like, I'll just do it in my favorite place, which is my bed. Okay, so since I don't have like a study or anything like that, or like a cute background or any of that stuff, I just figured, hey, I'll just do it on my bed because I like being in the bed and I like wearing sweats. So I mean, other people drink wine in the bed, right? Or whatever. Oh, got a little sizzle to it. Also, I'm not one of those wine drinkers who like drinks it like that. No. Tastes good, filling that bitch up. It's good. It's sweet. It tastes like carbonated juice, for real, like sparkling grape. But like not, I mean like a better version. I don't know. It tastes good though. Now that we know about the wine, let's get into the story time. So, yesterday, I posted a poll on Instagram and on Twitter, and I wanted to play 2 truths and a lie. So I posted 2 truths and a lie, and I had everybody vote on what they thought the lie was, because you know, that's how you play the game. Now, Instagram only gives you 2 poll options, so I had to do a quiz. And I explained before the quiz not to pick D because that was the right answer, because I didn't want y'all to know what the answer was. It ruined the surprise. For the Instagram poll, a lot of you motherfuckers didn't listen, but it's okay. That's why I said the instructions, and that's why I wrote to them, because I figured, okay, the people who listen to this on mute or watch this on mute, they aren't gonna listen to what I'm saying. So I wrote it, and y'all still didn't read that shit, but whatever. Out of 35 people on Instagram, 4 of y'all picked the shit y'all wasn't supposed to pick, which is answer D, not telling you yet. That don't even sound like a fucking lie, because I said I wasn't telling you yet. And then if you thought I wasn't telling you yet, then that would be the truth. Whatever. Out of those 4 people, 2 of y'all are going into the medical field. I'm scared. The one person is an educator. So how do we expect the kids to follow directions when you can't follow directions? And the other person, I don't know what he does, but he picked the wrong goddamn answer. Anyway, 18 people think that the lie is that I took a gun to school. 8 people think the lie is that I keyed a car. And 5 people think that the lie is that I broke into a guy's apartment. Now on Twitter, 50% of the people who voted thought that the lie was I keyed a car. 13% thought the lie was that I broke into an apartment. And then the remaining 37% thought that the lie was that I took a gun to school. Now, I am a little bit offended that 63% of people on Twitter thought that me taking a gun to school was true, and that however fucking many people on Instagram, 17 people on Instagram, if I fucked up that math, don't judge me, 17 people on Instagram thought that it was true that I took a gun to school. Like, what kind of person do y'all think I am? Y'all think I'm just toting guns to school? I would be offended, but that one's actually true, and it's the story I'm going to tell you today. So welcome to my wine and story time about the time I took a gun to school. It was back in, I think I was in middle school. So I was in 7th grade. I rode the bus. So I got up, got dressed, got on the bus, went to school, everything normal. I get to school. My first period class was Miss Arnold's history class. I don't remember what kind of history we were learning in 7th grade, but that's the class I was in. I get to her class, I set my book bag down, and I realized that this is not my book bag. It's a black book bag, but it ain't mine. This is my dad's book bag. My dad was a retired Richmond deputy sheriff and sheriff's deputy, something. He retired, and he was a private investigator. So I'm looking at this bag that is not mine, that is my dad's bag, and I already know what's in the damn bag. So I unzipped it, and it's his laptop sitting on top. I know for a fact that there is a gun under that laptop because that is where he keeps one of his guns. He had a lot of guns, like shotguns, handguns, whatever kind of guns. He liked guns. So I knew that underneath that laptop, there was a gun. 100% sure. My 100% sure ass still needed to see the goddamn gun in order to, like, believe what the fuck was going on. So I peeked under the laptop. Boom. Handgun. I started freaking the fuck out because I'm at school. I have a gun on school property. If somebody finds out, I'm getting expelled. Ain't no fucking question. So I'm thinking, like, what do I do? I zipped up the book bag, and I guess I had, like, looks of sheer terror because my two friends in the class were AJ and Monica, and they're looking at me like, are you okay? Like, we just got here and you freaking the fuck out. And I knew I had to play it right. I could not, like, afford to, like, ask to go to the bathroom and my teacher said no. I had to figure out what to say to her, which one didn't seem suspicious, and two, I need to get out of this classroom with this book bag. I don't need her to tell me no, because then when class starts and I'm supposed to be pulling my shit out, I don't have no shit to pull out because this is my fucking book bag. So I think we had a couple minutes before the bell rang. So I just said, I'm going to run to the bathroom really quick. I'll be back before the bell rings. I didn't go to the office. I wasn't going to go to the office and call my dad. Fuck no, because I'm going to know why you need to call your dad. I went to the bathroom. Luckily, I had a cell phone. I went to the bathroom. I called my dad. And I remember he answered the phone. Hello? I was like, I have your book bag. And that is all I needed to say. That nigga got up to that school so goddamn quick. I stayed in the bathroom until, like, all right, I just gotta stay in here like 5 minutes and then he should be here. Because really, I only lived, like, unless you get caught at a whole bunch of lights, my middle school is only like a 7-minute drive to my school. So I'm sitting there and I'm like, okay, cool. Whew. 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 But then I realized, okay, I told him that I have his book bag, but I didn't say, hey, bring mine. So I didn't know if he was bringing my book bag, but I knew that he had already left the damn house. So my dad, I waited in the bathroom for like 5 minutes, walked up to the office, and as I was like walking up, my dad was walking with me. I handed him his book bag, he handed me my book bag, and I went on back to class. I didn't talk to nobody. He didn't talk to nobody, which was like suspect as fuck. Like a grown ass man coming in and swapping book bags with a kid and leaving. It was a pretty good school, so I guess they didn't really pay attention to shit like that, or maybe they knew my dad. So I don't know, but he gave me my book bag and then he went on his way. Luckily, I didn't go to a school that had like metal detectors or anything like that, because I would have been expelled. It would have been over for me. Curtains finished in this town if I would have gone through a goddamn metal detector, or if somebody would have asked me like while I'm in the bathroom, or if somebody would have for some reason asked to see what was in my book bag. Done. I would have been finished. So luckily none of that happened. I was smart about it. My dad didn't take no time getting up to the damn school. I had a cell phone. I could call him. Everything just kind of worked out. I don't know what I would have done if I didn't have a cell phone. Like, I guess I don't really know if my friends had phones at the time. I guess I would have just asked them if I could use it. Or if I would have had to go to the office and ask to call my dad. Or if, I don't know what the fuck I would have done if I didn't have a cell phone to call my dad. Or like my friends didn't have cell phones. And it's not like I could just walk. Like some people was like, oh, you could leave school. I couldn't leave school. Like, it's road. Like, there's no like sidewalk. There's not you have to drive here. Like, you can't just walk down the fucking street up to the store or whatever like that. Like, you can't really do that here. I mean, you can, but you're not gonna be walking on a sidewalk. You're gonna be walking on the side of the road. So luckily it all worked out. It could have been horrible. This could have been a story about how I took a gun to school and got expelled in the 7th grade. Who knows? This shit is so good. That's the dangerous thing about wine that tastes like juice. You could chug this bitch down, okay? But yes, that is the story about how I accidentally took a gun to school in the 7th grade. Now, if y'all want to know what the other truth was, let me know. I'm going to do, well, not let me know because I'm going to tell you all the shit anyway, but whatever. So, I'm going to do another story time with a different wine about the other truth, but make sure you guys actually fucking watch this one. I mean, I guess if you're listening to me say this, then you actually watched it, but I guess comment if you thought that this was one of my truths, or if you've had a similar experience. Hopefully nobody has. Or like, I don't know, comment something really crazy that happened to you when you were in school, or something that like there was an accident, but if you would have got caught, you would have probably gotten expelled or something like that. Yeah, that's a good idea. So since this was an accident, if you have a similar situation, like something that was a complete accident, but if you would have gotten caught, you would have definitely got expelled, comment and tell the story about that. Or if you know somebody who does, tell them to watch this video and then tell they asked to comment, okay? Go ahead and do the little like and subscribe thing to my YouTube channel, you know.